This mind-blowing story starts with a girl who is tired of her work and fed up with it. Because Midori worked extra hours and hasn't slept, she wants to rest right away. The way her legs are shaking and how tired she looks show how much she has been through this month. She is finally home and just a few steps away from the bed. She missed the ground and fell because her legs wouldn't hold her weight. She knows she's going to die, and it hurts her a lot, because she hasn't had a chance to say goodbye to her parents yet. At that moment, her soul left her body, and tears came out of her eyes. She feels bad about dying right now because no one is around. This time is lucky for her because God made her wish come true. She has to do something good for God in return. Midori asks her what she needs to do with a shocked look on her face. God smiles and shows her Aztalan's world, where people are hurting each other because of their species. It's up to her to decide if people should be wiped out. She is so scared to death hearing this that she refuses to do the job. To make up for his weakness, God tells her he will give her power by reincarnating her. She said she loved soft things and thought this sounded good. Even to tame the cat that lives with her parents, which is what she loves most. So, all she wants is to stay with soft animals that will make her feel better. Because she is so interested in fluffy things, God has chosen to give her animal-related power. He also brought her back to life without her permission. Then she wakes up in a big house where her parents and brothers are happy to see a pretty girl. Little Midori is enraged because she can't move or speak up. She can only listen to them. Right then, her mother does magic and gives her the name Nefertime. After 3 years, her nickname, Nima, talks about her family. Nima is the third child raised by the ducal family of Osf. And Nima is happy with her bigger sister Karna and her gentleman brother Ralph. They both want her to have a wonderful third birthday. She shows fireworks to celebrate and her brother Ralph brings her flowers. Plus, Nima has a lot of animals she needs to work with. As she runs to the animal to feel how fluffy it is, she trips over something and is about to fall. Dee, her dog, was always there to watch out for her before she fell and hurt herself. Also, her parents are happy to see that their beloved daughter is safe. On the other hand, Nima thinks she is in heaven because there are so many animals and birds around her. But there are too many of them, and they are hard to handle. She quickly learned that she shouldn't train too many animals. She is still happy being with them. After some time, Nima's mom is worried because she has to go to the royal house right away. Ralph and Karna are at school, and her husband is not home. That means no one can look after Nima. She had no choice but to take her royal palace. She tells Nima to be a good girl before she takes her. Nima replies positively because she is too excited to be going outside for the first time. They go to the royal palace. When she gets there, she looks at the faces of the people she meets and sees no sign of oppression. When they got here, her mother put a protection spell on her and told her not to go anywhere. The child sees the bird and runs after it as soon as her mother moves to do her job. She ran away because she forgot that her mother told her not to go anywhere. In her quest to catch the birds, she has reached the yard. Here, they starts to love Nima after being drawn to her by squirrels and other animals. She is so happy that her heart is beating fast. At that moment, angry but beautiful eyes can be seen coming out of the trees. All the animals have disappeared because they feel a strange presence. Nima then turns her attention to this animal. Because he is a sky tiger, this animal is not common. She is scared, but she has fallen in love with Sky Tiger, a beast. She should also stay away from him. At the same time, Sky Tiger licks her, which is also very frightening. It shows that Sky Tiger is crazy about this little girl. Nima gets closer to him and feels how soft he is, which makes her feel like she's in a different world. However, Sky Tiger is sitting down, which means she can ride on him. The fact that the beast lets a little girl sit on her is weird. She takes the chance and sits on his back without any fear. Sky Tiger takes her to the Prince Master. When Prince looks down, he sees a little girl on his Lars. Because he never gets attached to anyone else besides him. He is also worried about this little girl who has put her trust in the beast and doesn't show any fear. When Prince warns him, Nima turns her attention to him. She was stunned by how smart he was for a moment and let him hold her. She gets mad as she looks at herself in the arm of the prince. Nima keeps telling him to put her down, but Prince likes how she's fighting back. He then puts her on his shoulder to make her mad. Nima has started to yell and move her arms and legs all over the place because of this. Prince now has his toy and wants to play with it more. Lars, however, takes her from his boss and lays her down. Prince is shocked because Lars has never been friends with anyone. In this case, the prince likes this girl and asks where her parents are since they've left her alone. But she doesn't get lost. She tries to clear up what he doesn't understand. Prince doesn't want to listen to her or take her to her dad, though. She is going to the royal palace on the back of the Sky Tiger. She runs to her dad as soon as she gets to King's library. When he looks at her daughter, her father is shocked. He is also scared about her. But Prince is a hero when he says he found Nima lost in the forest and saved her. She is mad because she never lost while listening to this. Her dad gives her a hug and thinks about how lonely she must be in the wild. In truth, things are worse because she can take care of her. They won't change their minds, though. Her father also thanked Prince for saving his daughter. She is shocked to hear this because she thinks he is a brute. He is now a prince, though. It doesn't matter, she's going to call him Brute Prince. Right then, King himself introduces him to this pretty girl. Also, she knows that this rough young man but King is soft-natured. This is why she has chosen to use all her charm to keep the king on her side. That's how she introduces herself, and the king falls in love with her. She can come back to the royal palace, even if the king has let her. As she hears this, her heart is racing with joy. But there is still a mother whose anger she has to deal with. Her mother is mad at her because she didn't do what she said. Nima says that King told her she could come back here to feel better. When Nima tells her this, she calms down and says she's glad to see Lars again. Her mother told her not to meet up with Lars when she was by herself. He can do anything with her because he is a beast. She also tells her about Sky Tiger, who gets his power from gods. Elementalism is the word for the power they use. People, on the other hand, get their power from magic. She needs to be careful when Sky Tiger is around. But she doesn't show her mother that she gets it. Instead, she runs to D. Her mom is scared about her too, because the animal likes her and Lars also enjoys being with her. After that, she is taken to the beautiful school where her older siblings study. Because her father is a duke, she gets extra care. To keep her from making more problems, her mother tells her again to stay with her. Ask her to hold her hand. They have been asked to take a special seat and watch the game. With the help of teacher's skill, this ground is in front of them. She likes how the battleground looks. Ralph is going up against another player in the first round. Nima is afraid of him because he is strong and can beat his brother. She looks at the match with a puzzled look on her face. They both have troops and magic master wands in their hands. Ralph and his rival start a fight right away, which gets the race going. Ralph is clearly the winner since he knocked out his opponent. She is happy to see this and runs to her brother. After congratulating him on his success, she starts to shake. She needs to go to the bathroom to calm down. She moves to her brother after going to the bathroom because she feels light. Tristan, who is bragging that he will win, is with her brother, so he is not alone. She cut them off in the middle of talking to call her brother. Tristan makes fun of Ralph by saying that he has a reason to lose the fight. The fight is lost for him because he can say that he needs to take care of his sister. She gets angry when she hears this and insults him. Tristan can't take it any longer and raises his hand to hit her. Ralph steps in front of him before he can do something bad. At that very moment, Prince also shows up, and both boys greet him. Tristan was told off by Prince for putting his hand up to the child, because Prince is on this girl's side. Prince also thinks that Nima is hiding behind her brother because she is afraid of Tristan. To tell the truth, though, she is hiding from the prince. Prince tells Ralph about the time he saved her. She says it again, she never got lost in the forest. She got the prince's attention that way, and now he has her in his arms. Prince has also chosen to use her as a toy, but she wouldn't do that. The prince knows she loves the royal palace a lot, though. He has now let her go to the royal palace whenever she wants. This offer is now being thought about by Nima, who is yelling to be a toy. Prince also tells Tristan that she belongs to Prince and not to mess with her. When he heard this, he ran away because he was afraid of the prince. He also makes Ralph feel better by telling him that his father doesn't mind Nima, because he likes her. Nima is also upset about the prince because he seems content to listen to the king. Prince also sees how she acts around him and asks her about it. How can she tell him that she thinks he looks like Brute? Prince, on the other hand, thinks she wants his attention. She has now started to play with her cheeks. Ralph asks him to give her sister to him because she sees her sister in trouble, because she needs to go to Karna's battle. Prince goes with her too because he doesn't want to leave Nima alone. Ralph no longer has a reason not to save her sister. Prince moved to the battleground and Prince got special treatment, but the prince asks them to let him come and learn. As a student, he is here to watch the game. They now look at Karna, who is in the middle of a circle. Prince tells her that this is a special circle and that she needs to defeat the monster that comes out of it. A fire dragon comes out of the power as she starts it. Everyone is shocked when they see the holy fire dragon and knows it will be hard to beat him. Prince asks Karna, whose unique power is fire, how she can get in touch with him. His assistant tells him that she has a lot of control over fire, but she needs to learn how to handle water. This is going to be dangerous. As she hears this, Nima is worried about the dragon. She knows she won't leave the dragon after seeing her sister's smile. Her mother also backs her up. Nima jumps off the prince's lap because she can't see, and the holy dragon is going to die. She jumps to the ground without thought, and her parents are scared for her. Nima doesn't know she can fall when she jumps off the high wall. Just then, magic helps her get to the ground safely. Besides this, troops are getting ready to fight the fire dragon. She runs up to the fire dragon, though, and stands in front of him. She also yells at everyone to keep him safe.
How was the video? We hope it was good. If so, please check these videos. Also, please comment down your thoughts and your suggestions for future videos. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing now to show the support to our channel. We hope to see you soon with another video right in this channel. Have a nice day.